Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your mid-August 2025 love reading. Thank you to those of you who have liked, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. For those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the Bridging the Gap spread. And the way it works is to look at the past, present, future energies between you and your main love interest. After that, we'll pull some oracle cards to help with the Bridging the Gap dynamic. As far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tower, on the right side we have the Romantic Tarot. And also keep in mind it's a general reading, so all I'm going to be referring to the card to the left is your energy and the card to the right is the other person's. If you feel that's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have balance. This is the equivalent of temperance in traditional tarot, Sagittarius energy. So yeah, you might have just felt like the two of you might have had pretty different energy, right? We see like the fire and the water there. So obviously you guys are water signs. So there might have been a contrast between the two of your styles, but you might have felt like you complemented each other well, though. So I feel like you might have felt like there was a good overall meeting of the minds between the two of you in the past. All right, past energy on their side, we have judgment. So yeah, so for some of you, this could just be saying that maybe the two of you have a bit of a deeper history and you might have reconnected more recently. But if not that, this could just be saying that they might have felt like this real natural draw toward you as well. Almost like there was this instant familiarity between the two of you in the past. Present energy on your side, we have the Five of Staves. So to me, this looks like more than likely you might come across in a bit of a playful energy, but it might just escalate into more of an actual conflict. And the reason why I say that is if we look at the two masculine energies on the card, it looks like they have smiles on their faces, right? Whereas the feminine energy looks a bit more serious. So I feel like this is just saying, there might be a minor dust up between the two of you. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal, but definitely looks like there's that potential. And I mean, we do still have Mercury retrograde wrapping up right now, so it could even be tied to that. Present energy on their side, we have the Six of Cups. So yeah, so Six of Cups usually is an energy that points to reconciliations, but in this context, it looks like people with their friends, right? Whether you look at the feminine energies or the masculine energies, this looks more like people reconnecting with friends. So to me, this is almost like a prequel of the traditional Six of Cups energy. So I'd just be saying that, if the two of you do get into a bit of a dust up and it leads to a separation, I feel like this is just saying, they might just reconnect with friends to keep their mind off of things for the time being and figure out what they want to do next around the connection. All right, future energy on your side, we have the Six of Cups. So basically the same energy they have in the present, you have it in the future on your side. And this is actually a Scorpio energy too. But with the artwork in this deck, I always notice how we see the Four Cups together, which makes you think of the Four Cups energy, which is an energy of solitude, not necessarily happy with what's being offered to you, right? And then we see the actual two people together with the Two Cups. And of course, we know the message behind the Two of Cups. So could just be saying that through the time the two of you spend apart, your appreciation for each other is actually going to grow. All right, and future energy on their side, we have the World. So yeah, now we see the progression from card 20 over there with Judgment to the World with 21. So again, this could just represent some growth for them, and also, like I said, a realization for them as well that, okay, with the time the two of you do spend apart, it looks like it's going to actually help their appreciation grow for you as well. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Three of Staves. So this is actually Aries energy here, the equivalent to the Three of Wands. And this is often referred to as an energy called, waiting for your ships to come in. But this could just be saying that, yeah, you might have felt like you put a decent amount of effort in toward the situation and you were waiting to see a return on that investment. But for some of you, this could even just be saying that in the time of the separation the two of you might have, you might be waiting for them to come forward. So that could be what's at play there too. Bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Three of Wands. So yeah, basically both have the same energy bottom of the deck. Obviously, the artwork looks a little different here. But yeah, I feel like this is saying that maybe in a way that could have been what could have caused a bit of a spark between the two of you, but also this tension, right? Where both of you might have wanted the other to give more energy and attention to the other. So could have just been one of those things where that could have been the root of the split that you guys might go through temporarily. But again, like I said, it seems like it's more of a minor thing because as the two of you spend that time apart, it seems like your appreciation for each other will grow, and then you actually want to reconnect. We'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Messages of Love deck here. I'm just going to give this a few shuffles, and then I'll cut the deck and pull a card. Alright, take this card. And next I'll do the same thing basically with the Wisdom Oracle deck. So I'm just going to give this one a few shuffles now. Alright, and we'll take this card here, get this out of the way, and we'll take a look at the Messages of Love card first. Alright, we have Interference. It says an external party is intruding on this relationship. So interesting message there, right? Because like I said, it seems like there's this energy where the two of you seem to get into a conflict. Again, like I said, I think it was one of those things where you might have meant it in a more playful way, but it just got taken the wrong way. But it doesn't look like there's really like a interference as in like a genuine third party, but it just seems more like the energetic split between the two of you, which like I said, it seemed like at the root of that could just be that both of you wanted the other to put more attention toward you. So that's primarily what I'm getting with that, but we'll see what the Wisdom Oracle adds to the mix. Alright, we have Time for a Nap. There's the artwork, and the number is 24. Alright, the relationship message says when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's good to take this time out to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. So yeah, definitely an interesting message there, especially when it said allow things to flow naturally and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. I feel like that's definitely what I'm picking up on as far as, like I said, it looks like even if the two of you do have a temporary split because of this little minor dust up between the two of you, like I said, it seems like the time spent apart is actually going to help your appreciation for each other grow and then make the connection stronger in the long run because of that. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. We're up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.